10 Pin Alley 2. There's a first one, huh?
Probably for GameCube. I was gonna say no music.
Oh yeah, look at.
Can I?
Oh.
I don't even have one. Why is mine like grayed out?
Because you're player 2, duh.
Is my beer in the way? Was it in the way before?
Create.
Oh, it's because. Oh, whoa! Look at that like pixel crap. See it? Is that the TV?
Could be.
It is. But it was only during that. Weird.
It could just be. That happens when your thing isn't all the way in.
Are you talking about a personal issue? Or?
Yep. Dusty Trails.
Plastic Fantastic.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my
god.
Look at those bell-bottom jeans.
Who do I want to be? Flo? Damn,
Flo,
girl.
that's my grandmother's name.
Really?
Florence, yeah.
That's awesome.
Chuck.
Get
with
it?
the beer.
Fabulous G.
Oh, they're just being weird. Ethel.
What the fuck? Lilith.
Fair. Tank. Who the fuck sat around
the
like
Holy Roller?
Who the fuck sat around like a big like conference table?
Rhonda.
Big conference table and was like, okay, laying this down, we're gonna have a bowling game. We're gonna have all these classes of people. We got a black guy who looks like he's from the 70s. We got a white trash with a huge stomach. Does she have like a C-section scar?
Look at the different outfits right now.
Does she have a C-section scar? Answer me that right there.
No, she's just fat
It's like
as
a weird
shit.
belly button.
Wait, which one is it? Right-handed.
Is that who you're gonna be?
Yeah, I'm Big Rhonda.
I'm gonna be the Holy Roller.
It's player 2. Go for it.
I'm gonna be the Holy Roller.
Okay. Go for it. Go forth.
Where is he? There he
Holy
is.
Roller. He looks like albino.
Is there anything? Ooh.
Ooh, sexy.
Oh, I only have 2 things,
yeah.
and that was the original thing, and I'm going, ooh, about it. I'm gonna unlock this shit. Green. I just want to play, to be honest.
Ball, but I'm not sure. Is this? Do we have to get off this comfortable? Oh, okay.
He's eager to play. She's not holding back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
I liked how they implemented motion controls.
What, by you going like that?
No.
What do you mean?
You have to like manually move like this.
Oh, instead of like actually standing up and moving?
Yeah.
That's not the Connect.
Do this?
Point up and press B. Start rolling. I think you push B when you go to... Yeah. Please retry throws. Swing your arm while holding.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna not be on this couch.
I'm doing it anyways. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it.
He's like digging the controller into the couch. Trying to desperately...
Come on!
I gotta get out of the way of his shoulder. Or his elbow.
I did it! Oh!
Nice throw, dude. I'm gonna try that. You had 2, right?
Oh, yes.
Instant replay. She's like, fuck it, I don't even need it. Storms off.
Oh, I get 2, yeah. Moving this way.
It's because of how you... yeah, don't... Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Giving you tips.
Oh, fuck you.
You gotta do it like last
Swing
second.
arm while holding.
When it's my turn, I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Like nobody's business. No.
That's what I'm doing.
I'll say when. No, way too soon.
Oh, I have to hold it down longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you even need to put your hand back, to be honest. I think just hold B. Now flick.
You have to hold your arm back.
Or just down. I'm just gonna go like this, to be honest.
This is bullshit.
You need to stand
I'm gonna try
up.
like this.
Yeah, yeah. Shake it, not stirred.
Oh, you can aim it.
Nice.
Oh, that's...
So I don't believe anybody's in the stream. I just want to... I've been at this for a while now, trying to make sure everything's perfect. But what I'd like to do is just check one thing. So that could either harm me or hurt me, or I guess that's the same thing. but I just wanted to make sure that my PC audio wasn't doubling up, being that I want the Elgato to be pulling in the sound, and so I'm gonna have Steam at some point on both the Elgato and my PC, so I'm assuming that it'll just be echoing and annoying, so I just wanted to make sure it makes more sense. The only thing that I'll probably need that for would be if we were to get subscribers, which doesn't happen too often, so that shouldn't be a big deal. I got my morning cup of joe. I don't know if that's kind of consuming the shot. That's one thing I wasn't thinking about, is that I'd like it to be in the shot, I guess. I guess it'll have to do. The other thing is I just want the chat next to me in case anybody's trying. But like I said, that probably won't happen. I just have the ability to iPads are extra poopy. I don't care for them. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't really have anything planned. I think what I want to do at the end of this stream is try to see if Parsec will work, being that I've talked to the guys at PAX, and there's a limitation from Raspberry Pi that they haven't given out the newer sets of what would you call it, binary or like libraries that they would be able to work with for the hardware, so they're not able to do what they need to do to get it up to snuff for the Raspberry Pi 4. So I wouldn't be able to host it off the Pi itself, but I should be able to do it from my PC, which being that if we were to go to our Steam Link, we would be able to then just go to the PC and use Parsec from that. What was I gonna say? It's been a while since I last streamed. The last thing I was playing, and I'll play it for like a hot sec. Oh, is that annoying or what? And the fact that it's way at the bottom under Super Mario. I was going to stream, I think it was last week, I don't know, I kind of tried to shell it out of my head. I was going to stream last week, was trying to use the microphone as is. I have this little attachment that goes onto the, I should have just saved. I didn't feel like trying to figure out how to save. Hold on a second. And the attachment on my office chair, I had my laptop on it before. I decided to basically just fall onto the floor with the dock attached. I don't know if it was the dock that did it in, but ultimately when it landed on its underside, it must have just microscopically shattered. Like there must be a split in the motherboard or something. And so now it just powers on, and the only thing that comes on is the camera light for some reason, and that's exactly what was on when it was visibly, broken. The screen was frozen, and the camera light was on. So I must have done something to fracture the board itself. So when that happened, I packed everything up, got kind of sad on the inside, and decided not to stream. So that was, I should have used the star for what it was. But I'm not taking this very seriously. That did it in my laptop. I haven't been able to use my laptop. I was considering buying a new motherboard. Not new, but it could be used at that point for like $80. It's not the worst price for a replacement and to do the work myself. I could, have no idea what the fuck I'd be doing and get charged by some geek squad or something. So it could be worse. Because of COVID-19. Yeah, that's really setting things back for me as well. So I've been just working on this arcade. Hardware and software alike. Nope, don't want that, but whatever, we'll take it. So the moment that dropped, I haven't really thought about streaming since. It's just kind of been a huge bummer and a reminder that I did that to my laptop, so I was like, well, fuck that, I guess I'm not going to be streaming. I don't really have any rhyme or reason as to what I'm doing. This level is boring, if you think about it. You could just float above everything. I don't think I had everything set up, and that's why I just decided to turn everything off, and I was at Wario, having a fucking hell of a time, because ultimately that's the most intricate level I've ever played, at least in terms of this game. Ultimately, there was a seller in Indiana for that motherboard. It's just a Lenovo W530. I did this last time. And if you don't, it doesn't, I don't think it, yeah, you don't go up. Yeah, you don't go to the moon. So that's shitty. So the W530 Lenovo, and the reason that I want to keep it, or at least put an effort to try and fix it, is just the fact that it's an i7. The graphics card is pretty, decent for what it is. It's the NVIDIA something or other. I don't know. There was nothing wrong with the laptop. It's just that I think the only thing that if I were to go for a new laptop, would be the battery itself. I don't think I have Jaguar on here. So these are all like non-3D games. What I did is I left everything on launch on big box. But I don't think I've ever tried to see if any of this works. I wouldn't even know what to play. I'm trying to think of what's I'm using on PC Engine. Kickball. The only downfall of this is I can't. Oh, now I can. There's a stupid little prompt on the Chrome browser just to watch whether or not anybody's in the stream. I don't know. I don't have any rhyme or reason or what I'd be doing. The other thing is I just want to see if this all works out to stream. Splatterhouse, I think, is like the most known out of this, even though it's not that popular. We could try it. I tried playing a different game, and it was just a black screen, so no, it looks fine. Expecting that you'll give up and try and jump over it. I'm gonna wait because I feel like last time I tried to jump over certain things. Stop. I wonder if I run out of this item. Oh, okay, we'll see that. These games were very amusing to me as a kid because of the fact that, not the difficulty, but that it was just unforgiving in terms of, okay, well, now you're dead, start it all over. Like that, like, as a kid, like, how were you to know that his head was gonna just flop off? Does it? Oh, sidekick. One of these days I hope to do something similar to ETA Prime, and as things come out, I guess I'm leaving. Do something similar to what ETA Prime does and review things as they... It's like a bonus round, or not a bonus, but like a trap. Like survive this shit. And then you just like get your life sucked out of you and die. Fuck that. Let's think of something else. The only other things that come to mind off the top of my head are like Metal Slug, Sonic. Which doesn't benefit me, the fact that they're all the way down at the bottom. Let's try Aladdin. No, let's try like Afterburner. Oops. But yeah, one of my ideas would, because ETA Prime just came out with a video about some software that has been in the works from some like indie developer where you can kind of like where you have your, if you didn't have a TV that was a smart TV, like that TV has a board that has an OS, and that OS is probably Linux based, and it allows you to, you know, browse the web, use apps. So if you didn't have that, you had like a big screen TV, you could put a Raspberry Pi behind it. And ultimately Plus, whatever the apps are today. Huh. It doesn't see. Get ready. There's my A button. Jittery. I wonder if this is what it looked like, or if this is emulation. Oh my god, I can't do this. This is not good at all. Yes, it looks that bad on the sure. I keep bumping the mic. That was no good. Arcade smash hits. I don't even know what that means. I don't know if this is like some later, 2005, no, 92. I didn't know if it, oh yeah, it has the classics. Yeah, not interested. I didn't know if it was some like fan-made thing. Trying to think of what would be amusing to try. I guess we'll go over to Steam. And the other idea is that I try to have, I don't, Parsec is going to be a whole thing to try and see if it works, because it depends on what the user has set up, and it's not, I don't know if it uses the unique identifier of the device to try and determine what kind of controller it is. So I try to see, like, help it along to set up an Xbox controller that I have, to see if maybe I can just kind of, oh wait, what? This is not all I have for arcade. Yeah, clear filters. Oh. Games. But then do arcade. There we go, that's better. Oh, I guess I don't think bomb sorters would be. I think you need the other controller. I think I was fucking around with it, trying to get it to be for the arcade. Yeah, I have some games that I wish were on this list. This game is unforgiving. And then I have Hollow Knight on GOG. I'm curious if this still works. If I could just jump into this. It should, because Steam should handle it just fine. Yeah, there you go. guess it doesn't matter, because about the PC audio, it's gonna come over through Steam Link anyway. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't doubling up because I was using the Elgato. It's kind of a reach for me. That's the other thing, is that I'm only using Wi-Fi. I've been impressed with Wi-Fi, but I'm sure that somebody who is on Parsec would not be. Seems to be the consensus to complain. Oops. Since he's super floaty, it's kind of hard to do it on an arcade. It'd be a lot of getting used to and a lot of work to try and just understand what you can, like, the extent of your jump. I also don't remember what my healing button is, so that's no good. And then the next thing that I would want to... Ooh, fuck me. I don't know why I just did that. The next thing I would want to do, which would just be silly and, you know, meaningless, would be to use the... get the new Elgato for, you know, other reasons, to use the PS3 over Parsec, to try and share that with, you know, friends and play like Red Dead over the interwebs. But to be able to try and throw like Spider-Man for the PS4 on the arcade and see if I could map it out, if it would work. It'd probably be, you know, silly, but be worth the challenge, I guess. That's what sometimes I do that like setup more than I actually play games. I don't know. It's just the weird part of me. So whenever you see that yellow... I thought I already did this. I guess I didn't save. I thought it was autosave. No, this is gonna suck because he's super floaty. Whenever you see that yellow... Oop, fuck me. Death. Whenever you see the yellow Wi-Fi symbol, that means there's like a lot of... or it's just starting to lag in terms of its connection. So if you see it... Yeah, I thought I already did this. Maybe I'm not ready for this. But yeah, if you start seeing it kind of being choppy, it's just because of the Wi-Fi. Like, it might be right now, yep. But it's not the worst thing in the world. That's, I gotta say, compared to, you know, tethering on an Ethernet LAN, or Ethernet cable over here, which I can do if I really needed to, but I think the idea is that it's kind of cool not to have to. I don't know. I don't know what to play. Anybody in the chat, you can definitely suggest something. I see that there's one person, but with the way that Mixer works, people come and go, and it kind of just adds that one and never changes. So, sorry. I had to do that with a keyboard because I have not set up a quit button. Let's go over to Big Box. This is also just kind of for me to be able to see what I can do with the arcade and streaming, and if everything comes through.
Initializing Big Box.
And so far it looks like it's kind of working swimmingly. Oh, one thing that I'm excited about with Big Box is playlists. So if I ever do stream this out to Parsec, I have a playlist called Parsec for the games that I know that were pretty, you know, people would want to jump on. So the thing I did was Tekken, like I have 1 through 5, I think. 1 through 6? No, 1 through 5. Wonder what is it? I guess no, wouldn't that be? Oh yeah, Tekken is just Tekken. No, that'd be 1 then. Oh, so it is 1 through 6, yeah. I thought that said 5. So I haven't undertaken getting 7 for the PS3, I think. I just want to slow my roll when it comes to getting those games. And then, obviously, up to the Wii U. No. Yeah, up to the Wii U. I don't have to Switch. I don't think I would do that to them yet. Let their newer system come out and have them not care so much about whether or not I'm ripping from their... I'm gonna try Brawl. And I don't know if this is ADD or ADHD or what, but there's something about me just wanting to like see all of this work instead of actually being consistent to playing something. I think it's more enjoyable to try and see it all work out. And then I didn't get around to seeing it work. I probably should if I want to do it on Parsec in terms of adapting to controllers. But this is just using Dolphin. It's not using RetroArch. As of what, like a couple months ago, the RetroArch was able to handle the GameCube and the Wii using their Libre version of Dolphin, but wasn't able to figure it out. Didn't take too much time.
Free for all! Kirby!
I just kind of gave up. So right now, it's seeing player 2 and player 4. This is player 2, which I don't know, and I'm assuming the cursor go out of the screen. Very odd.
3, 2, 1, go!
Some of the cutscenes. Some of the cutscenes kind of get choppy in the newer systems. And obviously the Wi-Fi. get your little
The
movie.
winner is Kirby.
The other thing I can try and do is see if I think I added the escape button. Oh, I took it out. I had it to yeah, to try and get rid of that stuff. To not have to use a keyboard, that'd be nice. It's simple, it's just not something I have set up. Oh, and then that too. Sometimes it doesn't register, then I'm back on this screen. I think it's just because of the fact that I used the keyboard and clicked on Dolphin to quit, and now I'm registered on some other screen. So what I did is I tried to keep everything consistent. As long as I can use a PC with Steam Link, I just put what filled up the SD card that's on the Raspberry Pi, and then with 816 32-bit games. I think like the only 32-bit system would be if it even is, it would be like the Sega CD. I don't know. I didn't even put that. So only just sit through 16-bit. I don't think I even have the how do I go back to the view all games? I think. No. That'd be horrifying. View platforms. There you go. Because I think I even have Sega CD on here. I don't even have Sega. Yeah, there it is. I don't even have Sega 32. Sega 32. What is it? 32X. Whatever the hell that adapter thing is for the Genesis. That is, I think, the only the highest bit game on the Raspberry Pi itself, and I brought everything else 3D. I mean, obviously I have some like NES and stuff like that doesn't, but to have it support, to not have to worry about the Raspberry Pi rendering it, I just put it on the PC so I can use big box. One thing we can do is try, I don't think I ever tried out the other Tekkens. I have tried 6, but I mean like the original. But it's just on PlayStation, so it's not that, it's not too crazy. No? Not gonna work? Huh. It must be I've done 3, so it must be something with the game itself. Because a handful of the PlayStation ROM or ISOs that I have are unusable, or I have to convert them to X, Y, and Z, and well, how come this is not working now? Oh. Huh. That was weird. How it decided to kick me off. Maybe it was a latency thing. Left and right, but only things work. That's one. I don't remember what it is on the. I should just be writing these things down because I almost always forget. Start and select. That. Set those two. I swear there was an F1 button. Maybe we'll just try all of them again. Yeah, I had to do it through the, and then if I do that, and I do this. Yeah. And then the other thing is I don't know why it's putting it on two different screens on my PC. So that's always fun to try and figure out. X. I don't know why some of these got fucked up. See, some of them are fine. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Whatever, I'll just do that. Of course it doesn't recognize that. Whatever. Let's see if that's fine. You got your punches, you got your kicks. I win. Wait a second. No, okay, I was gonna say, does the time go down when you pause? I was gonna say, how does that make any sense? Oops. He's a lowman. So why would I kick high? Can I keep doing that? How did I even do that? How is she doing that? Is it just these two? I want to know how she spins around. I feel like I've been able to do it over and over again. Yeah, you don't have to press anything. Oh, she's fun. How did I do that? That's a lot of fun. The fact that she just traverses through the other plane. Wait! I don't know how I'm even pulling... Like, I'm doing the same action. She might be the best. I usually like being her Warang, but this is by far the most fun. Diddling and jumping in third dimension. Like that. How am I... I was gonna volley him. Fuck. It's like right there, the Wi-Fi starting. I mean, I'm streaming too, so it's actually, well, I mean, it's on LAN, but still the fact that like some of the bandwidth is going to streaming this video out, so I'm actually surprised it hasn't been acting up a little bit more. Fuck me. Oh, the grabs in this game are so erotic to me. I don't know, they're so fun. Come on, get that lock up. Oh, get fucked. Okay. That proves my point about doing that. So there is a simple button that's for quitting out. I think it's like under options, under controller mappings, and there's like quit active window or something like that. I think it's the last thing, close active window. So I don't have that configured, but when I do, it'll be this blue button. I just haven't really gotten around to it, being that I keep taking this thing apart, and then eventually I'm gonna coat this up so it's not just the paper, if you could even see any of that. Let's go back to platforms. I wonder what platform categories would be. Be kind of fun. I don't know what else to play. See if there's anything amusing. Sega CD. Oh, I kind of want to do that right now instead. I'm going to do Dreamcast, and I'm going to do Soul Calibur. Or no, I want to do... Actually, let's try it, because I don't know if I tried it yet. I played Soul Calibur 3 on the GameCube. That's a lot of fun. Being Link. I hope this isn't reconfigured. This looks pretty good for Dreamcast, to be honest. Oh man. 60 hertz. Whoa. I don't know if I've ever tried the first one. Sorry, I noticed one of my monitors went out. Oh, this feels good. The impact feels really good in the Soul Calibur series. It feels like I'm really hitting the man. So that's my block. Oh, the Wi-Fi just tanked. Go out, you man. I just want to check one thing. Being that whoever was on the stream left anyway. Good thing I checked that out because I don't know why that just happened. Let me see if I can get this working without it bumping off. Wait a second. Has it been doing that the whole time? I just want to check the
Namco.
weird. I just wanted to check the stream to see if it was not bumping off. Because I noticed that all of a sudden it shifted my scene in Streamlabs. I'm not able to. I don't know if the stream is acting up. At least on YouTube it seems to be. I just want to make sure. I just want to double check that when I go to the game it doesn't totally lob off and it's just an empty screen. Because of the fact that when I the screen that I have it on is just
Namco.
window, so I can't double check to see whether or not it's. It looks fine to me.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
try that. That was way too fucking loud for the stream. Louder than anything that it could ever be heard. Let's see if that's a little bit better. I didn't notice it was so loud. This has just kind of been a trial anyway, to see what I can do with.
Welcome back to the
Still
stage
sounds
of
bad.
history. Versus Sophitia.
Yeah, let me try
Battle 1, fight!
like screaming at me. Luckily with Steam Link you get to see everything that I do, because for whatever reason it jumps to the screen that you have active, which is pretty intuitive. I think that's pretty great. But in terms of streaming it kind of breaks the third wall.
Namco.
So let's see if this is any louder. At least the menu is pretty apparent when it's super loud.
Versus Sophitia.
Maybe I just have to speak up? I don't know. Ooh, fuck my day up. Fuck her day up. So, like I said, this is only on Wi-Fi right now. So if it starts to lag up, it's just it's not the actual emulation. It's the
This victory strengthened the soul
right in the
of
face. It's the
you win.
the network back to the PC that I'm using Steam Link on.
Battle 2, fight.
So you said, Nick, you said much better. Is it better or is it like still pretty loud? It seems. Today, you little poop. Oh, off stage. See ya. Let me know if it's too loud. It seems too loud.
You win.
Show me the way. Astaroth. This is the Dreamcast emulator, by the way. I think which is just RetroArch. I don't think I'm using. I think I'm using their. I think I'm using. Fuck me. Oh, I thought I was knocking him out. That would have been cooler. What a weird announcer just to come in like after I beat him. See ya. Out of the ring! What was I gonna say? So yeah, this is, I think, their version of, Demule? Or is it Null DC? It's what, I believe it's whatever RetroArch uses for, one of their Dreamcast emulations.
Versus Ivy. Battle 1, fight!
I could probably do something in... Oh, I know exactly why I bumped off. I used F1, which is I have as one of the shortcut commands to be able to go to the to go to a different scene. It's funny when they like scream bloody murder when you beat them. I was just afraid that if I had it any lower that it wouldn't sound good at all. Yeah. So if you see that Wi-Fi symbol, I do not have it on Ethernet. It's kind of incredible if you think about it. This looks not really any different than the GameCube version. Let's go to that. And also turn down the mic a little, or turn down the. Let's try that now. It doesn't look that, and I should make another playlist for Soul Calibur, but I don't know. I think Soul Calibur 2 was on something. I don't even know. Oh, it's Soul Calibur 2 is what I'm thinking of, not 3. I guess it wasn't that much of a difference in years. Ah. The didn't one of them have Darth Vader as your character to be? Uh-oh, something fucked up. Let's try that again. I don't know what happened. I saw all of a sudden there'd be a little warning box. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I think that happens if you open Dolphin for the first time. I don't know. I was just playing something on Dolphin on the Wii. Yeah, I was playing Super Smash. The other reason I never really got into Soul Calibur is, I mean, it's not like Tekken. I knew any of the characters originally either, but it was just like unrelatable characters. Like some of it was like they were like very, you know, royal looking. It's like, well, you know, what kind is it? Are they ninjas or are they, you know, swordsmen or knights? You know, what am I looking at here? And what is going on with her vagine? She's kind of like both at that point with that bump in the rump. And like, what, you know, what the fuck is this thing? But I guess like there's a tiger head or leopard head in Tekken, and so it's not totally relatable either. But it was cool that they started getting characters that you knew from other games like Link. And then, well, probably because it was ported with the GameCube, so screaming at me like that. Okay, a trade of all trades. Oop, get fucked. What is that? Is that a parry? Oh, out. Get fucked. I want to know what that is. Do you have parries in this? Or is it just your but I was... Can I like... Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. But I'd have to know. Come on, get the fuck up. Like how you could just keep going and destroying them.
I'm not going to lose to fools like you.
What is my punch? I want to grab. None of those. Holy shit. That's a crazy move. How do I that? I like the power up and then you just come around and go pop. Nope. Like this right here. I'm gonna do something. Nope. Nope, you're not.
Versus Keelik. His dental eyes reveal a man of stone.
But
All right,
Battle 1, fight.
get fucked, my dude. There's a lot of latency in the Wi-Fi. That's almost, it might, at least for these 3D rendered games, it might be more worth. Holy shit! It might be worth being on Ethernet.
nothing can stop me.
Battle 2, fight.
Does he do a different grab every time? I'm used to. What's my block? That. I'm used to like blocking by going backwards. That was one weird thing about Soul Calibur is them introducing like a block mechanic, like a totally different button.
Win. Versus Ivy.
Just what I
Battle 1, fight.
don't run.
I wonder if I can keep doing that. Oh, get that shit rocked. I guess it is kind of fun to throw in the block and like see it in action like that. So it is kind of get fucked. Holy shit, block didn't do anything. I guess it is not kind of nice to feel it happen instead of Tekken where you kind of like hope that going back is gonna help you. Fuck me. Grind my balls down. Get fucked.
It doesn't matter how many.
Final battle, fight.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I didn't even know I could do that. I was trying to just do my block. Okay, I win this one. I'm gonna go until I lose. Then we're gonna try and check out the other Segas.
Her shadow moves with Battle 1, fight.
That was so great. Because I think I got a parry in there. I wasn't even intentionally. I wasn't even intentionally trying. So that's kind of cool that you can do your, if you go into it, do your parry like that. Get fucked. Oh, fucking volley that bitch.
Versus Astaroth.
I remember not being any good at this, especially the GameCube version. And this feels good in terms of like doing it on an arcade. I'm not like saying like, oh, my arcade feels so great. I just mean it's like a different atmosphere when you do it on when you do it. Oh my god, that was so good. I like the parry a lot if I can pull it off, I guess. Not when I get my shit rocked by a giant axe, but it's a different story. God damn. Yep, block everything, you big butthole. I'm faster than you. I'm faster. Get out of here. Fuck. Those. Oh my god. Oh my good golly gosh. But that's it for me. In terms of this. Okay, we're gonna leave this.
I'm itching for a fight.
Battle 1. Fight.
I guess I can do that and hit enter. What was I talking about? Trying? Oh, we're gonna try out the, I did this the other week. Try out Naomi and stuff. I don't know what's any good on this, though. What the fuck? Power Stone. Power Stone 1 and 2. Let's see if it works. The resolution's pretty small. I think it's supposed to look like a arcade. I don't know if I have this configured to work. I guess I can't do that. Nope, it's not gonna let me do that. And then the other thing is it's super soft compared to Dreamcast and GameCube. I think I'm gonna have to do that off stream. I was playing around with the controller, so things have changed since. Oh, the other thing is Dolphin is open. I don't hear it, so I guess that's okay. Let's try Sega Model 2. I don't know if that's ready to go either. Failed. guess it works too. No, it doesn't. Yeah, with this being said, I don't think that Parsec would be worth it. Or at least, I mean, I'm curious what if we go back, or hypothetically, let's set up no, I don't know. Yeah, let's try it. Because why not? And this will be the end, because I've about used up my resources for this today. Yeah, let's go to Parsec. Not Tekken. Let's go to Parsec. And let's see what it's like to set this up. So it wants me to it's saying that it doesn't see RetroArch until I probably start it. So what's cool is it shows that the person joined. I just don't know if they can or not. I don't think it's working. At least in terms of the controller. It's not set up for the other joystick. I've tried doing it so it's potentially when it sees an Xbox controller. The only thing is that oh, come on. I don't know what it's doing. There. give it one more shot. It's kind of, I need some tinkering for sure. I don't know what, if somebody tries to join, I don't know what they're trying to do. That's the one feature that is tough with Parsec, is that if it doesn't work, a lot of people just give up instead of trying to like reach out and be like, hey, I really want to play. I wouldn't mind trying to figure it out. What do I need to do? A lot of people just, you know, it's either there or it isn't. I guess I have a little bit more patience and not trying to toot my own horn, but sometimes I just notice that to be the truth about whether or not somebody's going to give it a shot. We'll give it a couple seconds, see if when somebody tries to reconnect. I didn't know you could quit out of this. Start and select is how to quit. I did not know that. I never read up there. And I always thought this was I always thought there was like a big issue with the music right here. And so I see, which is great, they didn't do that before, so that's really awesome with Parsec to update, where it shows the user connected and disconnected on the screen. You kind of have to like look in the window to know. So for my aspect, it's pretty great to know that that somebody's joined, and you kind of just wait for them to move. But in this perspective, I don't know how this is gonna work for me. So yeah, it'll be more tinkering, probably having somebody do it, or maybe just use a different laptop and try and connect myself with a different user. See if I can get it going off stream. There's no one else here, so I'm gonna fucking 1 o'clock, 12:30 now. So if you enjoyed this, go check out our other shit. I'm going offline. I'm gonna terminate this session so I don't get a bunch of people upset on Parsec. I don't think there's anything else that we have to consider. We're live.
What's up, Berta?
I don't.
Welcome back to Raft.
Am I about to die? Oh, you're just a window screen. Hold on. And you're on my
What, am I?
speakers, probably. Okay. Oh, that's my fault anyway.
Do you want me to do something different? Am I doing things incorrectly?
No, it's me. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I feel like this game is like almost there, you know what I mean?
In terms of it being the next hit game of the century.
Yeah. I think so. Like, it's almost there. Like, I don't know what it needs.
Fuck's sake. Hold on, I'll be with you in a second.
Because, did you ever play that, or unless you're doing the thing, I'll wait for you.
I don't know why it's being such a jerk. Oh my Lanta.
Okay, let's see if I can make a fishing rod.
Oh, what the hell? Hold on. Oh, that's why. There we go. It's being a jerk, Google. Even though it was my fault. I'm all hung up on the microphone. Okay, so what are we doing? Tell me what we're doing. Take me by the hand. Help me understand.
I was thinking about trying to build like what the guy was trying to do. So let's see what we got here. We can build a plank, but we need nail. So we need to find an island. Okay, that's our objective.
It's fine. The island, lonely island.
Because in the islands,
Mm-hmm.
at the base, there's usually like nails and screws and stuff.
Oh, that's what you were telling me when you were swimming
pretty
with
dope.
with the sharks.
Yeah, I'm gonna rotate this way. I'm not sure how to necessarily find. Get the fuck out of here, shark man.
Is he back over with us?
Yeah, maybe we should just follow the trail of gross garbage.
What? Like
You know how it's like-
always have it
Get the-
coming out of us? Oh, where is
Yeah. Do you have a spear?
he? I do. I'll probably not do shit until yeah. I made him stop, but fuck. Hold on. Let me just make
Uh-huh.
sure everything's up to par, and then I'll join you for sure, for real.
Okay.
Oh, no wonder.
Oh, you dropped something.
Okay. Unfortunately, we just
Oh.
say one more thing. I just want to make sure, like, everything's perfect.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh shit, I see a thing. I see a raft.
Okay. I'm ready to join you fully now. So what do you want to start out with? I think everything's fine. Like, if anything, maybe the game audio could come up a little bit, but it's not that necessary.
Okay.
You always risk, at least with game audio, I find, is that it's just either overpowering or too soft. I think it always works out to be a little bit, like, underpowering.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So what do you... I just need food. I have this fish that we can cook.
Cook it up. I just put a fish on too. Oh, I'm hungry too, shit.
Is there any
Thanks for
food at all?
There's some raw stuff, but you really get a lot from
No, I know. I figured as much.
fish.
It just takes a lot less to cook up a good old beet. Oh, I kept saying that. I was like, drop the beat. And not, what I was really meaning to say was
Oh.
Beyonce.
Oh shit, let's try and
Bring
jump
the
on this
beat
raft
back.
here, right?
What,
Am
that
I
thing?
right?
How?
I rotated the sails.
Yeah, I was gonna say.